Okay, so this is gonna feel really like uh pretentious, but I feel like if I make a video and put words out there, then I'll at least have like some form of commitment going on. So that's why I'm doing this. It's more like a me thing, it's not like a you thing. You feel me? So essentially I have not been playing that many bow duels. I have bow duels wins now today because I was trying to record this and I keep messing up. But um essentially I'm just like infuriated with myself is the short. You can close the video now if you want. But I have a lot of wins and I have like zero talent and skill. And it's just been really irritating. And a lot of people I've told don't really understand. So I kind of want to explain it as best as I possibly can. So essentially, to get this many duels in bow requires you to do a lot of waiting and a lot of playing essentially. Like this number of wins is crazy for anyone on any kit, but for Bo it's like insane because nobody queues, and so you have to wait around forever. And so like I literally sit AFK and watch videos until somebody joins. Um, and yeah, so I spend a lot of time playing this game, and I'm just terrible. It's the shorthand. I'm not terrible in the sense like I'll beat randoms like any day of the week. Like people will join who don't know what they're doing. Easy win, easy win. Not to be like full of myself, but obviously if someone doesn't really know how to play or has never really tried bow before, um, there's going to be a lot of like disparity in like strategy and stuff. So it's essentially like I get a lot of wins based off people being confused at how to play. And so that's and that feels scummy. Like I feel like an asshat. um, because anytime someone who's good, like I mentioned in my last video, Reddit players, shoutouts to CJ, uh, Colin, who else? Who else? Zika, Thonking, like all those people from Reddit, and I think some of them are from Badlion too, like Caleb and Raven. They all beat me, and it's I I say that as a like joke, but like there's just no, it's not even close. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's not even like a close fight. It's like I get like put in the dumpster for a day, and it's so irritating because I spend all this time playing, and I should have some skill to back it up, and I just kind of don't. Is the unfortunate part. Like I don't know. And I think there are people I'm better than on the leaderboard, and I think there's a majority of people I'm worse than, and there's a lot of people right now who are getting way, way better than when they started. And so it's getting like this point where like the skill gap is closing with a lot of people, and I'm mad at myself because I think I'm about where I was when I started playing, and that's really hard to deal with. And so while I do have like okay numbers in terms of like KD and like I have a good-ish streak. Like I think I'm like number 5 now because 2 people are cheating, 2 people are from Bad Lion, and like God hates me. So I'm 6. Oh yeah, 3 people are cheating because I forget Shazamming ever existed. But it's just like, uh, you know what I mean? Just like I don't know. I don't think I'm like terrible, but I'm most certainly not good. Um, and I would, the thing is like my mindset is if I'm gonna have like that many numbers, if I'm gonna try really hard to apply myself to something, I want to be the best at it, or at least like top 5. And I don't think I'm top 5. I'm top 5 in terms of like relation between playing and skill. But in terms of like skill, like anyone who plays Reddit could beat me, I think. Um, And just because I play this a lot doesn't mean I'm good at it. You know what I mean? And I would much rather be like, I play a lot and I'm good at it. Like, there are a lot of people who are that way, and I would much rather be there than where I am. Um, and so, I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm anything special. And I don't know. Like, I made like had someone make me a montage, and I almost had someone make me like a second video because I got in 100 streak for a day and I recorded it. Because, I don't know, I wanted to make it a point like, hey, I can still kind of keep up with people, but it's just randoms. Like no one, I don't know. It's not like I'm fighting leaderboards players and I'm getting wins all the time. Like I don't know. I want to be a threat and I want to be really good and I want to apply myself to things and have like a reward and a payoff for it, and it's just not really happening, and it's really bumming me out. It makes me really sad to think that I've spent so much time on something and I'm just not good at it. And a lot of people have mentioned that this isn't really like the skill gap is really bad. Like you'll fight 20 people who don't know what's going on, and then you'll fight someone really, really like insane, and it's like, how are you ever going to compete when like nothing prepares you for that fight? You know what I mean? And so I don't know. I would much rather compete with the people who are really good than just sandbag a bunch of wins and then call it a day. Because that's what I've been doing for a long time. And I don't know, like I'm tired of being trash is the moral of the story. Like I want to be really good. And when I say like, oh, I want to be better, and like someone teach me how to play, like no one takes it seriously, or they're like, uh, well, it is what it is. You're just gonna have to lose. I mean, yeah. Well, they say that in terms of like, if I duel them, they're gonna win. You know what I mean? No one thinks that like, no, like I actually do want to improve at the game because I spend a lot of time playing it, and I would rather be good at it than bad at it. If I'm gonna spend this much time playing, you feel me? Because I don't consider myself like a huge grinder despite my wins. Like I'm mostly doing it to get better, and I don't know. I think there is like an amount of skill that I have, but it's just not nearly where I want it to be. So I don't know. I'm just sort of infuriated with myself. Um, so hopefully that clears the air with a lot of people. A lot of people say I'm beating myself up, and I don't think I am. I think I'm being a little more realistic than maybe I should be. Like to a degree, yeah, it's really like it's not like super great to think like I'm not good, but it is realistic. Like there's a lot of people who beat me. Like a lot of people. And I don't know. I'm not trying to like beat myself up and be like I'm terrible, but essentially like I'm terrible. Like yeah, so I'm not like I beat myself up pretty hard over it, but moral of the story is I would rather be good at the game and get better. Um and I do kind of want to step away for a bit, and but it's hard because like this is like sort of just like a pastime thing. It's not really like a thing. Like every time I pay a lot of attention to it, that's when I get really mad. But if I'm like not thinking about it, I start doing really good. Well, in terms of like a streak or something. But if I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna play a bunch of duels, I think that sounds like fun. Like I'll literally go home and I'll like find someone insane and I'll just die immediately. I'm like, well, um, I thought it would be fun. So it's mostly a tale in improvement, and I don't know. It's unrealistic for me to say I'm quitting because I don't think that's a fact. Like I think I'm gonna start playing again really soon because I just don't have a whole lot to do. But I might as well try and go for that streak. But yeah, I'm just sort of frustrated with myself, and I think I've said that like 40 times by this point. But that's just sort of where I'm at. I'm sorry this was all over the place. Um, yeah, I think maybe a break is required, and trying other things is good. I've been playing a lot of UHC Champions and Build Battle, which are very different things, but I enjoy both of them. So, well, to a degree, UHC's, but yeah, maybe if I learn how to melee, that'll help. So if someone wants to hit me up with that, let me know. I guess that's it. Uh, Minecraft is hard. I guess I'm just gonna go for the streak of the rest of the video. I might not talk, but If I can get a number and streak on camera, that'd be kind of fun. That's rude. Her skin was so cute. Okay. I shouldn't shoot when people type. Okay, she's not typing. She has nothing to say to me. Y'all see that bow lock? That was crazy, dog. It's right there. Okay, she's shooting me. Okay, who is this man? Like, got him. That bow lock saved my life, by the way. They were doing okay, but God, I love when people do this. And by I love people doing that, I mean, God, it makes me want to shoot my brains out. Oh, Jesus, I'm so angry all the time. Just gonna hide behind this pillar. Just take a little breather. I'm actually probably gonna lose this person. Ooh. I'm gonna get away from them. I don't like being that close to them. They really like close range, so guess that's what we're doing. Yeah. They're pretty good. They really like that close range though, and I'm not a fan. Not a close range person. Not a close range person at all. Oh, but they're not a long range person. But every time they pearl, I'm gonna get a free shot. Oh my god, arrows disappearing is so frustrating. So that is a 21 streak. So yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching and listening to me ramble. I just need to get that all out there. And yeah. Have a good day or whatever. What's wrong with me?